guys. I'm assuming it's just a stomach bug, but she is absolutely sick. Right now it is 10:30 a.m., which isn't bad. For the last couple of days, it's been difficult to get her to sleep, to stay asleep. It's just been late nights, early mornings, that kind of thing. She hasn't been eating a lot, anything like that. It started around Friday. I woke up around 5 a.m. because she was crying, which is about the normal time that she wants something to eat. I went in, and long story short, the inside of her crib was absolutely just murder scene with puke. It was awful. But first it struck me as odd because she's never been a pukey baby, never ever, not even in the newborn months and weeks when she was supposed to spit up a lot or that kind of thing. She rarely ever did that. And then when I got her all bathed, because like it was crusted in her hair and everything like that, I got her a bath. I cleaned her up, changed her outfit, changed the sheets, got everything all nice and cleaned up, which felt so good, just to be able to put her down in a nice clean bed. I went to go change her, and her diaper was completely dry, which is also very strange because I went to feed her. I fed her at 7 o'clock the previous night, and usually within that time period between 7 and 5 a.m., there would be at least one big full diaper in there, but there wasn't. Which I wasn't really that surprised because, you know, she puked it all up, obviously. So it wasn't able to get through her digestive system. She wasn't able to pee anything out. But anyway, so I gave her some Gentle Ease formula. We usually give her the Enfamil Stage 2. Yeah. We usually give her the Enfamil Stage 2. But because I thought because she was sick, it would be easier on her stomach if I gave her some Gentle Ease that we had left over in single packets. I gave her some of that, and after about 4 ounces in, she burped and projectile vomited all over me. Okay, it's really early in the morning, I'm tired, I didn't want to deal with this, but that's just part of being a mom. That's just part of being a mom. Oh, bless you. Bless you. But anyway, so I wasn't worried about myself. I wasn't worried about myself. I got up, changed her again, gave her a new blankie because she just spat up all over that one. The new one that I gave her, which lasted all of 5 minutes. And I was a little bit more aware this time of how much I was giving her, so I only gave her she stopped eating at about 2 ounces, so that told me that she really wasn't feeling well. There you go. She really wasn't feeling well. So she had 2 ounces, and then she passed right out. She was really tired, she wasn't feeling well. Fair enough. So I put her to bed, and I watched over her for about half an hour, making sure that she wouldn't get up or puke or anything like that. And she didn't, so I went back to bed at around 6:30. And then she woke up at 8. She was acting normal. She was happy, smiling, everything like that. So it wasn't anything. I didn't think anything to be concerned about. Maybe she just choked on something and she puked it up instead of, swallowing it. I wasn't too concerned about it. Like, obviously I was concerned about it, but I wasn't like, oh my god, what's happening? I wasn't freaking out or losing my shenanigans. She was happy, smiling, giggling, being her normal self. But, again, she wasn't eating as much. Usually her eating schedule is she wakes up, she has some baby food, pureed vegetables or whatever we have, and then she has a bottle, probably about 8 ounces between breakfast and lunch, and then she has some more baby food, and then between 12 and 7 o'clock, she just has a bottle, and then around 7 o'clock for her bedtime, she just has some rice cereal, and then I give her about an ounce or two of her bottle just to get her to sleep. But how it ended up being was that she only took like a few bites of baby food in the morning. She drank barely any of her bottle, and at 12 for lunch again, she only took a couple bites, and then that was it. And that was how the whole day progressed. And her wet diapers were getting more and more less frequent, which that's a telltale sign of dehydration, or that she can be dehydrated. Because babies are supposed to have at this age at least one very good wet pee diaper between 8 hours. She was still getting at least one good diaper in, which is what matters. So she wasn't too dehydrated or anything like that. Not enough for Pedialyte. But just in case, I called the health link here, and it's nurses 24/7 that you can just call on the phone. Like if it's not an emergency enough to call 911 and you just want a second opinion or anything like that, you can just call them. So that's what I did. I called I called HealthLink, and they said that they're not too worried. She did have a bit of a fever, but it was only like a couple point degrees over. They weren't concerned about that. And her stomach, they just said maybe it was just a stomach bug from the sounds of it, so it's nothing to be concerned about. Just make sure that I keep trying to get fluids and stuff into her, whether it's through baby cookies or anything, even freezies they suggested. Anything to get her some fluids in her. Saturday was her sleepover. We asked her grandma, so Sebastian's mom, to take her for Saturday night. These plans were arranged like a week prior. Take her for a night so Sebastian and I could have a night to ourselves in celebration of Sebastian's birthday, which is actually today, the 29th. And she's like, oh yeah, no problem. She still wasn't eating as much, but she was still really happy and giggling. And so the day passed, and then we went over to his mom's around 12 o'clock the next day, and we found out that, her second tooth broke through, so she's not feeling well with a stomach bug, and she's teething. So that's no fun. I don't blame her for being a little bit grumpy. Anyway, and we found out that she wasn't able to get her to sleep around 12 o'clock. At night, which was really, really unlike her. We have a very set schedule of 7 o'clock. It's eat, bath, bed, and then around 12 o'clock she'd wake up again for something to eat, and then again around 4 or 5, and then she'd wake up around 8 o'clock or 7:30 the next morning. But her not getting to bed until 12 was really strange. She only had 1 ounce before bed, or 2 ounces, something like that, and then she woke up around 9 because she went to bed so late, and she only took a couple bites of cereal. She's scowling at everybody, and yet she wants to be picked up constantly. She loves her grandma. She absolutely loves her, and when I was over, Ariel wanted nothing to do with me. I would touch her and she would cry. Usually babies want their moms or their dads when they're sick. She wanted nothing to do with me. So grandma had to carry her around all day. And I tried. I felt so bad because his mom's not in the best of health. So I kept on trying to take her from her, feed her, everything like that. She would have absolutely none of me. So she was grumpy, refusing to eat. She hasn't puked since Friday, which is good. Like, she had a little bit of spit up every now and again, but that was about it. I was having a bit of fever during the night, so I would just give her some baby Tylenol before she went to bed. So we got home, I bathed her, which she was completely over the moon with. She knew that she was getting bathed. She was all smiley. She was being her normal self. And after her bath and she was all ready for bed, this was the time that I was not looking forward to. I got a small bottle for her. She was absolutely screaming. She didn't want to go to bed. She wasn't feeling miserable. She didn't want to eat. She didn't want any of that. So it took till probably about 9:15, and then she went to bed. She was completely passed out just because she was crying all day, not feeling well. So she passed out until, I think, 1 o'clock. I was absolutely just tired, and I'm starting to get miserable because I'm cranky from dealing with baby, 1, not wanting me, and 2, just her being so miserable. It makes me feel miserable when she's miserable because I can't do anything, and she can't say, hey mom, my tummy hurts, or hey, I feel like I'm gonna puke, or hey, I'm a little bit hungry, can I just have a little bit and then be done with it? She can't. She doesn't have that communication. She doesn't have that form of communication yet. So it's totally dependent on people around her, like me and Sebastian, to guess what she needs and what she wants. Like right now, she's crying and complaining because she's tired, but she's refusing to sleep. She's being very stubborn about this. She's tired, her eyes are getting heavy, and you put her down to sleep, and breakdown, instant breakdown. She doesn't want to sleep, she doesn't want to do anything. Around 5:30, and I'm like, nuh-uh, no. You went to bed late, and you are going to stay asleep. I'm the mean mom, guys. If she wakes up, or if she's refusing to go to bed at 7 o'clock, fine, then I will stay in that rocking chair with her and keep rocking her until she will sleep. I will not cave, come out here, like, you know what, I'm tired, let's just watch TV, or let's just sit out on the couch, or exit her room for anything, just to see if she can sleep in another kind of environment. I'm the mean mom, it's time for bed, you're gonna go to bed. And I don't care how long it's gonna take, I will sit my ass down in that rocker for hours if I have to. You will go to sleep. That's how I am, and that's how I'm gonna raise her. I put her in the crib, and then she was kind of dozing off on her own. I'm like, awesome, sweet. And then around 9:30, she woke up. And it's about 11 o'clock now, so she woke up around 9:30, and she was okay, she was happy. I changed her. It wasn't that big of a pee diaper again. Anyway, sorry guys. Sebastian's just taking Ariel out for a walk, hopefully, hoping that she will go for a sleep. And I fed her a little bit of the bottle. It was at 5 ounces. I don't know if you can, let's have this level. It was at 5 ounces, so she had about 4 ounces, which I'm happy with. New respect for all moms out there dealing with sick babies from the point of when they're, from when they're born to when they're out of the house and you don't have to deal with a sick child anymore. Like, seriously, I am so exhausted. So here I am. It's now 10:59, so it's 11 a.m. and I haven't got a single thing done besides making a pot of coffee, having a few bites of breakfast, and throwing a small load of laundry in. Usually I get the laundry done, I have the floor scrubbed by now, the counter is all done, everything like that. But now I feel very behind on my daily life. We'll see how long I have. Usually I have about an hour, so let's see how much I can crunch down in an hour. Okay guys, so now it is 11:34 and I was able to wash Ariel's dishes, unload the dishwasher, load the dishwasher, switch over the laundry, put in another load. That's all I was able to do, but I'm planning to do more. Can you say hi, baby girl? Can you say hi, everybody? I'm sick and miserable. Hey? So all she wants right now, guys, is just up. So I don't know. I guess I'm gonna try and continue cleaning with her in my arms. Who is that? Who's that? Like, ew, Fleur. So, it is now 12:08 and they came back around 12:34, 12:35, sorry, 11, what am I thinking now? 11:35-ish. Ariel refused to go for a nap. She didn't go for a nap on the walk and she was fussing for Sebastian. So I quickly went in there. She had a full little 5-ounce bottle here, which was a really good sign. That means she's, again, eating something. So I'm hoping that means that she's feeling a little bit better, because I hate to see her so miserable and sick. It really tears my heart apart. Anyway, so she's sleeping right now. And like I said, it's 12:10 now. So she's sleeping, and what I'm going to do here, I'm leaning down. What I'm going to do is I'm quickly going to clean the stove, and what I've gotten into the habit of doing is that I have bento boxes well, bento box. I ordered two, a blue one and a red one, for Sebastian and I, so we'll actually start eating regularly for lunches and such. But only his came in. But I contacted the seller on Amazon, and he's like, I'm so sorry, I apologize. I'm going to ship this one. It's express shipping, so it should be there really quickly. And it's coming from Japan, so it still has to go through customs and probably get unpacked and repacked just to make sure, you know, not smuggling anything across the border. But yeah, they're really cute. Sebastian really loves them, and I haven't been doing them. I didn't do them for the last couple days just because it's been a shit show just with Ariel being sick and everything. I'll show you guys while I'm cooking this, and then I'll show you the finished product. And if you're interested, just leave a comment down below for recipes and just how I make it and how I make it look so pretty or anything like that, and I'll make a video on tips about bentoing. I call it bentoing, about bento boxing, and yeah, you guys are ready. Okay guys, so now it is 12:40, so it took about 30 minutes to make Sebastian his lunch. I'm not making one for me because I'm not feeling up to it. I don't feel like eating. Yeah, yuck. So right now I just sat on the couch, just waiting for Ariel to get up, and while I'm waiting, I am going to, instead of cleaning, which I should be doing, I'm going to edit the video because I don't want to be walking around right now. I just want to sit and relax. Anyway guys, thank you so much for liking this video, subscribing, leaving a comment, anything like that. And if you enjoyed, please let me know if you'd like more or a suggestion for other videos. And until then guys, have a great day. Hope to see you guys again. Bye!